128,000 nurses and midwives in Ghana are on strike due to a deadlock between government on negotiations regarding their conditions of service. The aggrieved nurses and midwives signed their collective agreement in May 2024, with implementation expected to take place in July 2024. Key components in the agreement include salary adjustment, improvement in working conditions, as well as 20% allowance for those working in the deprived communities. However, its implementation was halted by a court injunction secured at an Accra High Court by the Professional Association of Psychiatric Nurses of Ghana. In January 2025, the court finally ruled in the case, paving way for processes to commence, but this time with a different administration in power.
We wish to draw attention to the fact that the conditions of service under reference are not captured in the 2025 budget and will completely throw the economy off gear if implemented immediately in the manner it currently exists.
The Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association has rejected government's proposal to delay the implementation of the agreement until 2026, following budgetary constraints and also a review of the agreement approved by the previous administration. This compelled the leadership of the nurses and midwives to roll out a series of actions, including strike, to demand immediate implementation of the agreement.
2nd and 3rd June 2025, wearing of red armbands or headbands in all health facilities across the country. 4th to 8th June 2025, withdrawal of outpatient department services, or what we normally call OPD services. 9th June 2025 onwards, withdrawal of all services.
The strike has resulted in disruptions in healthcare delivery across the country, with patients stranded at various health facilities struggling to cope with the situation.
Doctors nurses are strike.
The nurses' leadership maintains they would not return to work until their demands are met.
The point is that nurses and midwives in Ghana deserve to have their collective agreement, which borders on their conditions of service, implemented.
Interestingly, government has resorted to recalling retired midwives and nurses to fill the gap created by the absence of the nurses on strike.
Given the urgency of the situation and suffering of the patients, government appeals to public-spirited retired nurses and midwives to volunteer their services for a brief period pending the resolution of the impasse.
It appears until government meets the demands of the striking nurses, the general public will continue to bear the brunt of the strike, and many lives may have been lost by then.